The galaxy had many predators, species that struck fear into entire star systems, civilizations that disappeared in whispers. Yet for all the terror the cosmos could muster, none had ever faced the kind of fury that humans could unleash. And it all started with the Krylari, a mistake that cost them everything. The Krylari were cunning, predators of extraordinary skill, built for war and subterfuge. Their reputation preceded them across 4 quadrants. They believed themselves untouchable, ruling sectors with precision, brutality, and arrogance. Then they captured a human research team on Sector Theta 7, torturing scientists and engineers for information. They thought it would be a lesson, a reminder to all humans. We are superior. You will obey. The humans watched, silent, calculating. Their captors assumed submission, weakness, and compliance. They were wrong. The fury awakens. When the first rescue fleet arrived, the Krylari were prepared. At least, they thought they were. Humans did not scream. They did not panic. They did not beg. They waited. And then the humans acted. Within hours, Krylari strongholds across Theta 7 were decimated. Every ambush laid by the predators was anticipated, every trap dismantled. Weapons designed to subdue humans failed spectacularly. Every attempt to corner them ended in catastrophe for the Krylari. The first wave of Krylari soldiers began to whisper among themselves. They are angry. It was only the beginning. Hunting the hunters. Humans did not stop at liberation. They hunted. The Krylari, masters of stealth and terror, were unaccustomed to the precision, patience, and relentless focus of their prey. Humans move like storms, unpredictable, coordinated, and unyielding. They left no survivors in Krylari forward posts. They tracked Hive through space lanes thought impossible. Colonies that once feared Krylari raids now watched humans strike back with surgical efficiency. No one doubted it. Humans had learned the language of vengeance. One Krylari general, cornered in a debris field of shattered moons, muttered in disbelief. They don't just fight. They remember every loss, every insult. Legends forged in blood. The humans' campaign spread across sectors, leaving tales that would endure for millennia. The Battle of Vorax 9. Humans infiltrated a Krylari dreadnought with fewer than 20 soldiers, dismantling the flagship from the inside and routing an entire armada. The silent siege of Dranith Prime. Humans cut off the planetary shields, forcing Krylari defenders into surrender without a single civilian casualty. The Void ambush at Sector K-47. A convoy of Krylari hunters was annihilated by human ships that arrived from multiple directions in perfect synchrony, as if the stars themselves conspired. The galaxy began to speak in hushed tones. The phrase, "Do not anger the humans," appeared on worlds from the core to the rim. The Krylari's final mistake. The final confrontation came at Hive Mind Alpha, the Krylari homeworld. A fortress planet bristling with energy cannons, warp gates, and lethal defenses. The Krylari believed it would end the humans. They were wrong. Human engineers disabled orbital defenses. Soldiers infiltrated underground hives. Commanders tracked leaders who had orchestrated centuries of predation. And when the humans finally confronted the Krylari queen, they did not negotiate. They did not hesitate. They ended her reign. Hive Mind Alpha fell silent. Its hives evacuated or destroyed. Its fleet scattered. The galaxy witnessed a species hunted to extinction by the very ones they had underestimated. The humans left one message. This is what happens when you make us angry. You will be remembered, but only as a warning. Why humans are feared. The Krylari were not the first to fall, and they would not be the last. Humans are unpredictable. They are patient. They learn. They adapt. And above all, they remember every wrong, every betrayal, every loss. A single human soldier, a single fleet, a single coordinated strike can undo centuries of planning by the most advanced civilizations. And when humans are angered, they do not merely retaliate, they rewrite history. Galactic civilizations now teach children the stories of Theta 7, Vorax 9, and Hive Mind Alpha. They teach that humans are not to be trifled with, that their anger is a force beyond reckoning, and that a species that seems quiet or harmless may be the deadliest predator in the galaxy. The Krylari were the last species foolish enough to learn this lesson too late. The legacy? Today, the Krylari exist only in myth. Ships of their design, once feared across sectors, now lie in museums, or as trophies in human fleets. Archives record their tactics, their strategy, their arrogance, but also their failure. Humans continue to explore, trade, and interact with the galaxy, but the memory of the Krylari lingers. Every civilization remembers. Anger a human at your peril. The consequences are legendary. The galaxy whispers. They do not forget. They do not forgive. They do not stop. If humans hunt you, you will live only in stories, if at all.